Pressure. Okay?
30-year-old Laurence Klebe of Hartford, Connecticut, ready to embark upon round number 2 against Vladimir Klitschko of the Ukraine. And now for Klebe, not a brilliant round number 1, but effective.
When he switched to lefty, he became a little more effective. He had not scored a point in round 1 until he switched to lefty, and then he has a very small lead here. Now, they told him in between rounds, Pat Burns said, you must get on the inside against this man. It's no secret, he said to Laurence Klebe, on the outside, you're in trouble.
The referee from Pakistan, Samad, cautioning the corner of Team USA. The corners are not supposed to issue instructions to their boxers.
If Klebe stays as a right-hander, his ticket is to get on the inside and throw the left hook. If he moves to the southpaw, get on the inside and throw the right hook. And he switches.
Some of the referees in amateur boxing let the action occur. Others have rabbit ears, and it just seems that Samad has rabbit ears because he has cautioned both corners repeatedly. Good combination by Klitschko, found the mark.
There are moments when Laurence Klebe is too passive in the ring. These are one of those moments.
Assistant coach Pat Burns told Klebe in between rounds 1 and 2, when you get on the ropes, he's trying to set you up. Move away from the ropes.
Klebe can be a master boxer. He can also be a very aggressive and hard puncher. He is being neither right now. He is staying back and letting the height and reach of the Ukrainian fighter take control, and Klitschko is doing that.
Just past the midway point of round number 2. Not much pace to this bout. And really, Klebe has stopped throwing punches here in round 2, Al.
But he's not using his jab. On the inside there is where he's going to need to work. He tried a wild right hand, and for his trouble, took a couple of counter punches.
He is trying to load up with that right hand. I'm surprised he has not switched to the southpaw.
It was effective the last time he switched. Klebe is not by nature just a knockout puncher. Though he knocked Joe Messi out in the trials in the box office, he is not a knockout puncher. He needs to put his punches together. He's not doing that today.
Tries to hook up top, didn't find the mark. Remember, the white portion of the gloves is used in scoring. It must hit the front part of the head or torso, and Klebe allowing Klitschko to just dictate the terms.
The jab of Laurence Klebe has been absolutely and totally absent. And that's a very important weapon for him, even against a taller boxer. You can land that if your timing is right. And he's standing right in front of Klitschko, which is not the Laurence Klebe way of doing business normally. See, there's the head movement, a little side to side from Klebe, and that will give this opponent a lot of trouble.
Not a very good round number 2 as it comes to an end for Laurence Klebe. We are in the super heavyweight division. Looking on, Mom Marva, wife Valerie, an accountant for an insurance company in Connecticut, looking on anxiously as Laurence Klebe and Vladimir Klitschko of the Ukraine embark on the 3rd and final round.
And as we head into this round, Laurence Klebe may be in the battle of his life to stay alive here in the Olympic Games. The scoring is 5-5, and I have to be honest, that's very generous for Laurence Klebe. He is getting a little bit of a break there, I think, because I think Klitschko has done the better work. And Pat Burns said flatly to him, what do you want me to do, throw in the towel? Are you going to box or what? And he was very, very emphatic with Laurence Klebe.
A very uninspired round number 2 by the United States super heavyweight.
Even that little movement from Klebe, though, while it's not aggression, is very good because it's showing he's thinking about how to set up Klitschko, and there he tries to set him up with a straight left hand instead of just standing in front of his opponent. Now he switches to lefty. Let's see if he's effective. There's a good straight lead.
Yeah, that might have hurt Klitschko a little bit. Klitschko eats a right hand. He blocked a piece of it. Now he holds on for dear life here in round 3. Klitschko's brother Vitaly has also been on the world scene in the super heavyweight division. The brother's trying to make a mark on Laurence Kleibay here in this third and final round.
Now we are headed toward the end of this bout. It is very close. I assure you that if they go to a tiebreaker, if this ends up being tied, I would be willing to wager that Kleibay will lose. Because I think in general, the judges may be leaning toward the Ukrainian boxer, and maybe appropriately.
Mom Marva looking on very concerned. Laurence Kleibay very inactive through the last round and a half. He's boxing in spurts to this point.
There was a good double left hook by Kleibay. Now, Laurence Kleibay is ranked #3 in the world. He came into the Olympics considered a strong favorite to win at least a bronze medal. But this has been a lethargic effort.
This final minute will decide this bout. It is very close. It was 5-5 after 2 rounds.
The United States boxing team has been on quite a roll, as we've chronicled. They would have loved to have seen it all topped off, as Kleibay is the last of the American boxers to box, to see him get a win in the first round.
Kleibay just swinging wildly. His corner yelling at him that he's down. In points. There's no official scoreboard, but it seems that corners always seem to find a way.
Laurence Kleibay should crank up the jab, and that hurt him badly.
Klitschko is hurt, and a standing 8 count being administered. Now remember, in amateur boxing, a standing 8 count is not worth any extra points. Just the scoring blow that may have caused it.
And I'll tell you, that's it. He may have to get him out of there to win this bout, Laurence Kleibay. Because there are just seconds remaining in this bout. It's a race to the finish and a race against time for Kleibay.
Will the strong finish be enough for the super heavyweight from Hartford? Kleibay
better keep punching.
Is Kleibay punched out? Klitschko is tired. That is it. Has Laurence Kleibay done enough? Mother Marva, very concerned. It was 5-5 after 2 rounds.
The concern with Laurence Kleibay was that he has moments where he simply spaces out in bouts. This is where he started to get things done, landing a good straight left hand from the southpaw stance. It hurt Klitschko. He was able to get after him, land some punches, but strangely, after he had Klitschko hurt, didn't really do enough after that, or didn't look to.
But Kleibay really never pushed the action, and Klitschko did a very good job of tying up Kleibay when he was hurt. Mother Marva very concerned. This one will be very close as we await the decision. To the center of the ring they go. 5 judges will decide the fate of Vladimir Klitschko and Laurence Kleibay.
The winner from the red corner.
Mesdames, Messieurs, le gagnant dans le coin rouge.
From the Ukraine.
De l'Ukraine.
Vladimir Klitschko, the winner on points. 10-8, the final score. Kleibay's Olympic dream has ended with Mom in the crowd.